Live from Buffalo Wild Wings, it's Star Dodge Football Friday Night.
Welcome to Football Friday Night. Welcome into Football Friday Night. We are live at Buffalo Wild Wings. We got a great show for you. In a lot of places, we're playing district football, so I guess that means it's time you can start talking about the playoffs. So a lot of highlights coming there. Class 3A, we're not to district football yet. But I think you want to have some momentum if you want to make the playoffs, especially if you're going to contend there with the Brownwood Lions. And so important games tonight. You got to get some momentum going forward. And one of those teams looking for momentum, you have to start with the Wylie Bulldogs. They'd lost 4 in a row for the first time since 2003, so we're not used to seeing them here. They're not used to being in this situation. It was homecoming at Wylie Bulldog Stadium, so maybe a little mojo can get them back in there. Let's go live now to Wylie Bulldog Stadium. Mike Scow is there, and they had another big-time opponent in the house tonight.
Yeah, Brian, we talked to Coach Sandifer earlier this week, and he was telling us that consistency is some of what they need to get over this 4-game skid, putting together 48 minutes of football instead of, patchy football here, patchy football there. They have been able to get a jump on some teams, but you're talking about a Lubbock Estacado team that has a very good Augustina Biggity and a good-looking QB in Deverick Stubblefield. Out there tonight for the homecoming game, Wylie trying to end that 4-game skid. Wylie first drive, Colin Harris finds Joe Nasser. Bulldogs up 7-0. A little bit later in the second quarter, this time it goes to Brant Johnston. They're up 14-0. They stop Lubbock Estacado's first 2 drives, but this time they're starting to put something together. It goes to a Biggity, and then, just like that, they cut the lead to 14-7. 6 minutes left in the half. Estacado a little later making adjustments on offense, starting to move the ball. They get around Wylie's defense. You start to see some of that momentum turning and moving the way of Lubbock Estacado. 4th down conversion, no good to end the first half for Lubbock Estacado. Wylie takes a knee. They go into the second half, retrieving with the kickoff. A little bit later, Estacado punting, the scramble, the pile. Estacado thinks they have the ball, and just like that, the momentum swings still over to Lubbock Estacado. They take the ball, and they actually punch it in after a 4th down conversion, and it's 14-13. Wylie is up. A little bit later, you start to see, again, we talk about momentum, we talk about consistency. Abilene Wylie bending, not breaking. You see the run around. They go deep into Estacado territory, down to the 39. Then a little bit later, it's Colin Harris. Watch him lower his shoulder, break a couple tackles. Kid goes into the end zone. Ladies and gentlemen, Wylie looks like they may end that 4-game losing streak. And the final out here tonight, 21-19. Wylie High snaps their 4-game losing streak. Hugh Sandifer and the Bulldogs, a very happy crowd this evening. Right after the game, the fans leave the stands and join them on the field to help celebrate.